with Ken, and today he's putting a spin on family dinners with his DIY Lazy Susan. Ken, this is super cool. I'm a fan of Lazy Susans, but apparently, like, you've got a real history with these.
I go back with them for quite a ways. Not just your little rinky-dink I bought at the store. I don't know who at home remembers this. There was an old movie with Lucille Ball called Yours, Mine, and Ours. It was her, it was Henry Fonda, and there is this scene when Lucille Ball has her 4 kids, and they join his 4 kids for a big family dinner. There's a huge round table and like a 4-foot Lazy Susan.
And it all changed.
It all goes bad. Lucille Ball and all that. Ever since then, I've wanted one. I saw that table.
Yes.
Since we've had it, I'm like, it needs a Lazy Susan.
This is how the minds of our family members work, ladies and gentlemen. And by the way, we get to benefit from this. Okay,
Yes.
so let's make this bad boy, or bad girl. And we start with 2 pieces of raw plywood.
2 pieces of raw plywood. I did a 36-inch, so that's going to be our actual Lazy Susan.
Okay.
And then a 24-inch, that's going to be the base. You can either cut these yourself, or you can buy them already done, which is much easier.
Cutting them is a little bit tricky.
Yeah, to get that smooth.
Yeah, I mean,
Just
even
go
for
out and
Ken,
buy 'em.
even Ken. Okay, so good. So we got our 36 here, and now you're going to finish it up because we can't have a raw piece of plywood.
Right. And you can do whatever you want to match your home.
Yeah.
I am, because everyone knows I am cheap, I'm using the leftover barn wood from our headboard.
You like to say frugal.
I'm frugal. So all I'm going to do is line up this piece of barn wood, and if you want to go ahead and give me a little tap there.
You got it, you got it.
Now, I want to encourage everyone at home, you can do whatever kind of surface you want for the top of your board to match your home. Like if you've got, actually, let's do, let's do this one here. If you've got leftover flooring from your kitchen or dining room, that's great. If you have leftover paint
Why not?
From your cabinets, you can do that. So you just go ahead and cover your entire circle in whatever. Linoleum would be great, lots of options. I'm not going to go ahead and finish this.
Oh, we're not going to finish that.
You go ahead and do it.
I'm ready to go.
You're like, boom,
I'm ready to
boom.
go. But that's a great idea. And by the way, I love the way that this looks anyway.
Cover the whole thing, and then you're going to cut around it with a jigsaw exactly like we did for the headboard last week.
So we're done with these guys?
We're done with those guys. Now, what I wanted to do, this one here, I have already edged. I've already gone through with the jigsaw and just round it out. So do that with whatever material you're using.
Okay,
now, to get the finish around the edge, to hide that, I've got this, which is just aluminum, a flat aluminum bar. You can get it in any hardware store. What we're going to do is
flip that upside down, right?
down.
Okay, very good. And the reason for flipping it upside down is we want it to be flush on the fancy side. Is that the idea?
Exactly.
Okay,
flush on the fancy side.
Okay.
And all we're going to do is use what's called a self-tapping screw. And it's a screw. You don't need a hole to start off.
Self-tapping screws can be a little bit tricky. So you want to start, I think you want to start a little bit slower until it really catches in there.
There you go.
And then once you see it
there you go.
Then it catches.
Perfect.
That's what I'm talking about. I felt the pressure from Ken Wingard there. Okay, good.
So now we have our fully finished top, absolutely gorgeous. Now we have to turn it into a Lazy Susan.
Oh my gosh, that's beautiful. That is so nice. Okay, now the actual Lazy Susan is actually this right here. This is the Susan.
This is Susan who is lazy.
Right.
And what this is are just 2 squares that move, and they've got the ball bearings in the middle there, if you can see that. So this is what we need to do. We're going to take our smaller 24-inch piece, and we're going to actually just screw it straight to here. You can see that bottom panel, 1, 2, 3, 4 screws. This is the top one that moves.
I notice a drilled hole in there too, and I was trying to figure out originally what that was for.
This is the secret to attaching these. You drill a hole through your wood, and that hole lines up, if you can see it right there, with that screw hole. Let me get you lined up there, right there. And that is how you attach your 2 pieces together, no matter what kind of Lazy Susan you're doing.
This will make more sense in a second here,
so
as
we're
you put it on
putting
there.
our top on here.
Remember, this is going to be the bottom, so you're not going to see this hole, which is what I asked.
So now you can move this around, and you move it around until you see your screw hole, and you put in your screw.
Now remember,
forever I cannot figure out how one puts Lazy Susans together, and you do this. You just pivot it. Boom, boom, boom. And really by doing this, you can turn any 2 pieces of wood very, very simply into a Lazy Susan.
I love that I'm doing this and I can barely see. Oh, you want me to do the fourth one? Of course you
You're like pushing your luck on your like.
Yeah, exactly.
He refuses to get glasses.
I can see. Just follow the voice. Ken, you're here somewhere. Okay, very good.
And we're basically done. Shall we flip it over and put it into place?
Okay.
Lucille Ball would be so proud of me.
Wow.
We're gonna pop it right there. And I think for big family dinners, for passing things, you can't get better. Like, you know, you're so far over there, but wouldn't you love a cup of
Oh,
coffee?
gee, thank you so much.
You're
Ken.
quite welcome.
Can I have another cup, please?
Oh, sure, bring it back.
Full instructions, everybody. Head over to
Here,
Hallmark Channel.
refill mine too.